This has to be one of the most unique experiences that we've ever done. It's called the Franschhoek Mystery Weekend, and for an entire weekend we've got absolutely no idea what we're going to be doing. But before that starts, we've got a little bit of an exciting update that we need to give you.
Yes, we just submitted an offer. So we submitted an offer for the Royals property. Oh, I loved it so much. JP loved it as well. And there's just no other view like that we've ever seen from a property that we looked at. The plot was listed for 3.2 million. And I offered 2.5 million. So now what happens now is the current owners have 48 hours to review the offer. They're probably going to counter offer, which...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to accept that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure not. It's like 700k less than the offer. But yeah, they're going to counter and we'll recounter on that. So
Yeah, hopefully meet somewhere in the middle.
yes, I'm so excited.
And with all that excitement, we were ready to go and collect our box to see what we're going to be doing for the weekend.
So we're doing the Franschhoek Mystery Weekend this weekend. So we just picked a box. This box, we have no idea what's in it. We also got these macaroons in and a glass of wine. We had Franschhoek Wine Farm. It's such a beautiful wine farm. So yeah, I'm going to open the box now and see what we are doing. So this is what we've got. So it looks like we will be having a super fun-packed weekend. So Friday night we're gonna do dinner at Mon Amour. Then we have breakfast Saturday morning at the brunch club. And then we're doing the wine tram, that's dangerous, on Saturday. And dinner at La Petite Ferme, we've never been, which is so exciting. We're having breakfast at our accommodation. I don't even know where we're staying, guys, and we'll see now. And then Sunday we're doing a gourmet pairing at Montreuil. We love Montreuil. And Sunday lunch is at La Paris Bistro. So yeah, super exciting.
And then we were off to go and try and find the place where we'll be staying for the weekend.
So we just checked into Auberge Daniela. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But it's actually like really cool. It's quite close to our house, like a few kilometers away, so it feels a bit weird. But yeah, let's go see what the room looks like. So this is the accommodation where we'll be staying for the mystery weekend. So we've got a little set out plan for what we're doing in the mornings, and I think tomorrow we're doing like the wine tram. So it's very cool. But yeah, let's show you the room that we got. It's a massive room. Like I thought it's going to be like a small little bedroom, like a normal guest house, but it's got a fully equipped kitchen, which is quite nice. And you've got a little living room here, and there's like a little chocky and everything. So really lovely. I think we got quite lucky. So it's weird how it works, but when we got to the place when we picked up our box, so there's like, I think there's 16 couples doing it this weekend. So everyone's staying all around town in different places, doing different things. And you've got no idea what box or what's in what box. So it's like completely random. So yeah, we're very excited for this weekend. And I think it's going to be quite cool. It's quite cool to be like tourists in our own town. So
We have to show you the coolest wine shop in Franschhoek.
It's called La Cotte in Wine Sales, and they literally stock almost all the wines that you'll get in Franschhoek, and at really good prices as well.
This looks like a good option. I love a cab sauv. So this is what makes this wine shop so cool. It's got this underground cellar, and there are like the bestest wines down here. Let me show you around the corner. So the wines here are like super, super expensive. There's 25,000 Rand, 50,000 Rand, 41,000 Rand, 85,000 Rand. I'm not going to pick it up just now, break it.
And if you want our recommendation, this is it. It's called the Stony Brook The Max. It costs around 200 Rand, literally the best 200 Rand you'll ever spend in your life. You can literally spend hours walking around in the store, but we had to get to dinner where everyone was meeting for a little brief, and yeah, just our first night's dinner during the mystery weekend. Or, well, so we thought, but we actually didn't end up speaking to anyone else from the mystery weekend. But yeah, we had a really good dinner, and then afterwards just headed home and got ready for the next morning.
We are just about to head out for breakfast. We are going to the brunch club, which we've never been to before, so that's very exciting that it was part of our mystery weekend box. And then we are heading to the Franschhoek market, and then we are going on the wine tram, which is fun. We've been on the wine tram before, but it's such a fun thing to do. And then we've got dinner planned at a very cool wine farm. So yeah, really can't wait to do that. Yeah, what are you up to, JP?
So we just looking at the counter offer that the sellers sent through. So we submitted the offer. They came back countering at 2.9, which is a little bit higher than our current budget. So I'm just looking at all of that now. But yeah, we basically have like two options now. So we need to try and figure out like how high we can try and like push our budget, because we don't really want to go over 2.8. But then we've got the other property, or the other vacant land in Betty's Bay, which is selling for 2.48, I think, which is like double the size. Also like incredible views and everything, like quite a bit cheaper, like almost 500,000 Rand cheaper, or 400,000 Rand cheaper. But that road is like, yeah, the road is not ideal. So we're trying to like figure out like, should we push up our offer, or should we put in maybe like a lower offer for like 2.1 on the Betty's Bay stand, and see what they say. But then it's like, I think like Royale's, or that stand in Royale's, it's just like stolen our hearts. Like that view is just magical. So we're just trying to like go over everything and trying to see, but I think we'll probably like counter at 2.78 and try and see what happens. And if that doesn't come through, then I think we'll probably consider the Betty's Bay one more. But for now, like I think we are willing to pay more, because I think like we both are just so in love with that land. Like, what do you think?
It's beautiful. I really want to live there. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So we've never actually been to the brunch club, so we were actually quite excited for this, and we were completely blown away. The food was so good, and the prices were really, really affordable. So we just enjoyed breakfast, and then we headed over to the markets.
We're having a stroll through the Franschhoek market. It's right next to the church, which is also a must-see. It's beautiful. And the market is open from 9 to 3 o'clock every Saturday.
So we're walking to Le Cotte to get a quick coffee, and the estate agent just called Michelle now, and this is now after they've counted us and we've submitted the second offer. So very excited to hear what they say. Hoping that it's going to be good feedback. I think we are getting closer, but we're also like, yeah, on the higher end of our budget, so not really sure if we can go much higher. So hopefully it all works out. But we'll hear now from Michelle what they say. What did they say?
They accepted the offer.
Cool, sorry, we just had to like gather ourselves there. That's very exciting news.
Yes, yeah. So they accepted the offer. The final offer was 2.78 million. So we are so excited. We're going to be hopefully living in Royales.
So if you come to Le Cotte, you just walk through the parking area, and then you'll get to these vineyards, which are just like it's just a little hidden gem where you can come and walk, all surrounded by vineyards and like these amazing mountains. So the doggos love to come for a walk here. Yeah, this is just a very nice spot.
And then it was time for us to head down to the wine tram so we can go and do a few wine tastings during the afternoon.
So we are now at Brickety Bridge, and we're busy with the wine tasting. So we're doing the red route, but basically how it works, they've got the wine tram, and then there's these shuttle buses as well. But the wine tram only goes to, I think, 3 wine farms. So it's a very cool experience. But then if you want to go to the other farms, then you've got to check what route goes to the farms that you want, and then you'll take a bus, and they sort of look like a tram-ish vibes.
But it is a really fun way to get around, and it's such a vibe. It really is just so cool to see how friendly everyone gets after a few glasses of wine. So yeah, very good experience that we highly recommend. But we also still had to pace ourselves a little bit because we were on our way to dinner, and it was at Le Petit Femme, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
We just got to La Petite Ferme. It's where we're having dinner. Just look at this view.
And how's the wine?
Amazing. I'm drinking a glass of their Syrah, which is apparently these vineyards here.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, and it's the wine they're most known for, which is good to know.
One of the cool things about this place is all the tables are these half moon shaped tables, so you just get like the best views, and the food was just absolutely incredible. So we just enjoyed dinner and then woke up to a breakfast that was being served for us in our room. So we just went from eating to sleeping to waking up and then eating all over again, which was then followed by a cellar tour at Montrachet Wine Farm. And then, of course, it included more wine and more food. And as you can see, I was feeling a bit brittle this morning after all the wine from yesterday. And after that, we drove to Le Petit Bistro for lunch, even more eating again. But overall, the Franschhoek Mystery Weekend was a really, really cool experience, and I think it put us out of our comfort zones quite a bit because, yeah, we've just never done something as spontaneous as this. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we can't wait to share our next day with you.